Hey, okay, this is a quick live video. I got a habit of going on my phone before I go in the house. I'm just leaving the gym. And I just saw a response to a post about veganism. Somebody, and everybody's like, they're putting up these people, especially some really, really beautiful, extraordinary black vegans, and then people start feeling guilty that they're not vegan. They feel like they should be vegan. And I got kicked off of a vegan a vegan chat group because I said, because this one person putting it some of their baby who was having these extraordinary health problems, their infant, and their hair, their skin, or this, that, whatever, and they really didn't know what to do. And I was like, the baby is not supposed to be vegan. The baby needs protein, like animal protein. And so that got kicked out the group. But the fact of the matter is that everybody's not meant to be a vegan. It's the bottom line. Everybody's not meant to be a vegan. We have different blood types, and there's a book called Eat Right for Your Blood Type, which I recommend to everyone. Everyone. You should find out your blood type, get this book, and it breaks down everything according to like what's good for you and your blood type, what's neutral, and what you should straight up avoid. And it is 100% accurate. And I tell you, and also, when you're recovering from some kind of injury, think about the fact that, like our parents, our grandparents, instead of able to be 130 years old, at least their 80s and 90s and stuff, they ate meat. And they worked hard, and they had muscle memory for when they had injuries later in life. A lot of these people coming up are not going to have anything to rebuild from, because they're not going to have any muscle memory. They're going to have anything that they've built as a foundation, what physical therapists call your stem strength, your core. So you should, especially if you have an injury, you need animal protein. You don't need no cauliflower and whatever. You need animal protein for strains, ligament tears, bone breaks. This is what you need. And the book, the reason why I know it's very accurate is I had a situation. I'm in my car on this night, so this is going to be really short. I know this is very bad lighting, but I just feel like I have to share this. So when I was growing up, I was sick. Every time the temperature changed or the season changed in Chicago, I was in the emergency room. Horrible, horrible. And when I became an adult, moved to California, and I started seeing an iridologist. And the iridologist is somebody who examines your irises. And the science behind it is that every part of your iris correlates to or corresponds to an organ in your body. So a good iridologist can examine your eyes and tell you everything you've ever been through with your health, everything that your body is doing now, and everything you're going to go through if you don't make certain changes. So this iridologist told me I had to give up chicken. And child, I'm from the south side of Chicago, and I'm black. We like chicken. Everybody likes chicken now, but fried chicken, oh, nothing I love more. So I said, sorry, not going to do it. So I left, and I wound up back in the emergency room. So I went back and I did whatever she said. I gave up the chicken. It was like giving up crack. But I wasn't sick again for the next 13 years. And I relapsed, ate chicken again. But the reality is, for my blood type, I can't. So I didn't realize that was it until years later, after I had this tremendous improvement, etc. And I stumbled across this book. And the book told me, indeed, that the iridologist had been completely correct. Everything the iridologist had told me, the book confirmed. I'm not supposed to eat chicken. I'm not supposed to eat certain things. So I know for a fact the book is true because I proved it before I read it. So get the book. Stop following every fad diet. Stop following everything that tells you it's good for you, because everything isn't good for you. Even it breaks it down with meats, with poultry, with seafood, with beans, vegetables, grains, even spices and seasonings. Certain seasonings aren't good for everybody. So you can grab the book used on eBay or thrift secondhand books for $3. Just get it. And start using it and watch your life change. Just heal people with cancer. Just heal children with ADHD. Some people just won't listen. That's on you. It's not my job to get results. It's just my job to share what my experience is. And let me think, I know there's one other thing I wanted to say before I go in the house. What is it? I don't know. I'm going to have to make another video. Anyway, I got 2 people. Pass it, share it, and I hope that you try it, because all these conversations. Oh yeah, one person in the feed said that she knew I was telling the truth, because she said she had a bone density test and she had lost bone density trying to be a vegan. Certain blood types, like I said, need meat. Like O types. O types are meat eaters. You must have meat. And one of my mother's friends, trying to be a vegan, big old black dude, and he has had to have so many complicated medical procedures and surgeries and infusions and stuff, because he's been a vegan for so long, and he has so many deficiencies. Because one thing it does, being a vegan, a lot of vegans are B12 deficient. And they don't know they're B12 deficient, because B12 deficiency doesn't show up for like 2 years. Your body will store it and live off of it for like 2 years before your body starts breaking down. And once it starts breaking down, it's like a downward spiral. So now he's got to get all these complicated things to spend $100,000 on his insurance, etc. He's still trying to be a vegan. Some people are stuck on stupid. But that's one of the things, you know. So listen to your body. That's the other thing. Some things you eat and it's making you sick, and you're like, every time you eat it you get sick, and you keep eating it because you like it, because they can make rat turds taste good if you fry them up and with some right seasoning, I'm sure, you know. And speaking of which, I saw a video somebody put up about Popeyes. Had rats crawling all over the place, running all over this guy who delivers chicken to Popeyes. I'm sure it's not just Popeyes, believe me. I used to work for a pest control company, and by the time you leave the kitchens, you don't want to eat out at all, almost anywhere. But anyway, that's a whole another story. I digress. So I'm going to get up out of here. I think I'm going to start just doing these little things when I think of them, because otherwise they won't get out. So that's that. Be blessed, you guys. Love you dearly. I wish you long life and prosperity. Bye. Can I turn this off?